Attention New York Yankees fans. Something intriguing is brewing with the team's infield, and you won't want to miss the details. Since Gleyber Torres packed his bags for the Detroit Tigers, a significant gap has opened up, and behind-the-scenes moves suggest that something big is on the horizon. According to Mark Sanchez of the New York Post, the Yankees are eyeing a veteran solution that could be a game-changer. The name on the table, Jorge Polanco. But what does this potential acquisition mean for the team's future? Jorge Polanco, an MLB veteran with 11 seasons of experience, is far more than just a familiar name. His numbers are impressive: a career batting average of .263, an OBP of .330, and a slugging percentage of .435. Add to that 128 home runs and 492 RBIs, and you've got a player who knows how to make an impact. What truly stands out, however, is his versatility on the field. Polanco has logged 501 games at shortstop, 392 at second base, and even 24 games at third base. This flexibility would be a huge asset for the Yankees, especially as they aim to keep their batting order dynamic and unpredictable. But it's not all as straightforward as it seems. The 2024 season was a challenging one for Polanco. A lingering injury kept him sidelined for much of the year, culminating in surgery in October. Although he's expected to be ready for opening day in 2025, the looming question is clear. Will he be able to return to the form that made him one of MLB's most consistent players? Or will the injury leave lasting effects on his performance? And then there's the cost. His $12 million contract was declined by the Mariners, raising questions about whether he's worth the investment. Even more intriguing is how the Yankees plan to balance their finances while building a competitive roster. But wait, Polanco isn't the only name on the radar. The Yankees are also eyeing other big-time options. Luis Arraez of the San Diego Padres is a top target, with his hitting ability promising much-needed consistency in the lineup. Brendan Rodgers, formerly of the Colorado Rockies, is also in the mix, offering a blend of youth and potential. And what about Alex Bregman, formerly of the Houston Astros? While he's practically off the table, the Yankees' initial interest in him shows they're aiming high. These names alone are enough to stir excitement among fans. But the trade market may still have more surprises in store. What if these options don't pan out? The Yankees might turn to the trade market. Picture Alec Boehm of the Philadelphia Phillies, or even Nolan Arenado of the St. Louis Cardinals donning pinstripes. These potentially blockbuster moves are just a glimpse of how aggressive the Yankees front office can be when it comes to building a title-contending roster. Additionally, the organization has been scouting the international market, hunting for young talents who could surprise fans in the coming years. This signals that their planning isn't just short-term. In the meantime, the tension is building. Every rumor and every quiet negotiation behind closed doors could hold the key to unlocking the Yankees' next chapter. What should we expect in the coming weeks? A bold decision could reshape the infield and possibly alter the trajectory of the season. Fans, do you have your favorites? Who do you think could not only fill the gap, but elevate the team to the next level? The questions linger, but the answers, as always, will come with new surprises. Yankees fans, brace yourselves for a whirlwind of possibilities that could redefine the team's future. The hottest name in the mix right now is Luis Arraez, a proven hitter who might be the perfect ingredient to fill the gap at second base. But before diving deeper into that story, here's an extra twist: a potential trade involving Marcus Strowman, the pitcher who's shown in 2023 and is now at the center of speculation. According to Bob Nightingale of USA Today, the Yankees are moving pieces to pull off this bold trade. The idea: send Strowman to the Padres along with Will Warren, the Yankees' #5 prospect, and a significant amount of cash. In return, Luis Arraez, a 3-time All-Star, 2-time Silver Slugger, and 3-time batting champion, would head to the Bronx. Arraez's numbers are stunning: elite offensive consistency and a rare hitting ability that places him among the league's best. But as with any Yankees story, there are always layers to unravel. Arraez is not a perfect player, and his defense is a polarizing topic. While his presence at the plate is undeniable, his defensive abilities raise concerns. Even so, the offensive potential he brings could outweigh any defensive shortcomings, especially for a lineup seeking more consistency. Adding complexity to the situation, Arraez would become a free agent after the season. This means the Yankees would be gambling on a high-level talent with a short-term contract, but significant potential to become a cornerstone for the future. And what about Strowman? The pitcher, who signed a 2-year $37 million deal, has been inconsistent since his All-Star season in 2023. The Yankees seem to be weighing whether his current contributions still justify his salary, or if it's better to leverage him as trade capital to strengthen the infield. Including Will Warren in the trade also raises eyebrows. As a promising prospect, he represents a bet on the future, but the front office seems willing to sacrifice that for an immediate solution. It's a tough decision, but it underscores the urgency to ensure the infield meets expectations for the upcoming season. And that's not all. Zachary D. Reimer from Bleacher Report suggested that this trade might just be the tip of the iceberg. Arraez's involvement in the deal opens the door for even bolder moves, especially considering the Padres' need to shed payroll and the Yankees' desire to capitalize on a limited championship window. Arraez's contract, speculated to be around $154 million over 9 years, is an investment San Diego may not be willing to make. For the Yankees, however, he could be much more than a short-term boost, a cornerstone for years to come. Yet, this level of commitment would bring additional pressure to the front office, which would need to justify the investment both financially and in terms of its impact on the roster. The Yankees are also keeping an eye on other opportunities in the market, and each step appears to be part of a larger strategy. Rumors suggest that the team is exploring additional reinforcements, including names like Alec Bohm of the Philadelphia Phillies and Nolan Arenado of the St. Louis Cardinals. Each player would bring a unique set of skills, but also logistical and financial challenges. Meanwhile, the idea of adding Arraez continues to gain traction, primarily because of his ability to deliver in clutch moments. His potential fit within the lineup, combined with the Yankees' need to balance youth and experience, makes this deal all the more intriguing. The question remains, will the Yankees go all in to secure Arraez? Or will there be an unexpected twist that reshapes their plans entirely? One thing is certain, the front office is buzzing and every decision could have ripple effects for decades. Tension is building by the day and all signs point to something big on the horizon. Stay tuned, because the next chapter of this saga promises to be nothing short of explosive, and the surprises are just beginning. Yankees fans, pay even closer attention. The coming weeks promise to be pivotal for the team's future, and the rumors are only intensifying. Behind the scenes, a flood of speculation hints at deals that could completely alter the landscape of the upcoming season. Among the most talked about names is Luis Arraez, a player with the potential to be the definitive solution for the Yankees' infield. But is this the best move? The cost of acquiring him, both financially and in terms of prospects, is a question the front office must seriously consider. Trusted sources like Ken Rosenthal have also reported that the Yankees are heavily involved in the international talent market, with their sights set on Japanese pitching phenom Roki Sasaki. Widely regarded as one of the best young talents in baseball, Sasaki could elevate the Yankees to an entirely new level. However, landing a player of his caliber in New York is no easy task. According to his agent Joe Wolf, Sasaki may prefer a smaller market away from the intense media scrutiny of New York. This adds a layer of uncertainty to the negotiation, especially given the pressure that comes with wearing the Yankees' pinstripes. Even so, the Yankees have a storied history with Japanese players. From Hideki Matsui to Masahiro Tanaka, New York has been home to legends who thrived on the biggest stage in baseball. That tradition could be a decisive factor in the negotiations. But will it be enough? In a recent appearance on Baseball Night in New York, Brian Hawk highlighted the team's confidence in signing Sasaki, describing a palpable sense of optimism. For a fan base that demands nothing less than excellence, such statements only raise expectations to almost unbearable levels. Meanwhile, the possibility of including Marcus Strowman in a larger trade remains a topic of heated debate. The pitcher, who has experienced ups and downs since his last stellar season in 2023, still holds considerable value in the market. A deal involving Strowman could pave the way for the arrival of Luis Arraez, a three-time All-Star with a track record of clutch hitting. Arraez isn't just an option. He represents an opportunity to transform the Yankees lineup. However, bringing such talent to the Bronx would likely require sacrificing Will Warren, one of the organization's most promising prospects, along with a substantial financial commitment. Is the potential return worth the investment? And the speculation doesn't stop there. Other names are also being floated in the rumor mill, including Alec Bohm of the Philadelphia Phillies and Nolan Arenado of the St. Louis Cardinals. Each player would bring unique dynamics to the team, but also logistical and financial challenges that cannot be ignored. Meanwhile, the Yankees remain focused on solidifying their status as one of the most competitive teams for the 2025 season. Adding Arraez or Roki Sasaki could be the move that finally sets the team on a clear path toward a championship. The pressure is palpable. Every decision made in the coming weeks will have profound repercussions for the organization and its fans. Acquiring Sasaki would not only provide immediate reinforcement, but also signal a commitment to the future. On the other hand, landing Arraez could solidify the infield in a way not seen since the legendary Yankees teams of the late 90s. But the big question remains, which path will the Yankees choose? Now it's your turn, Yankees fans. Who do you believe is the ideal piece to complete this puzzle? The decision is complex, but each new day brings more pieces to this intriguing scenario. Stay tuned, because the front office is buzzing with activity, and the next revelations promise to be nothing short of explosive.